Retail media continues to be one of the fastest growing media sectors, and Albertsons Media Collective is doing some pretty fascinating things inside of that fast growing environment. I'm excited to share a couple of those with you today.
Well, one way that you can share some of those details is that the partnerships that Albertsons Media Collective has done has been pretty notable. Could you walk us through a little bit of how those collaborations have worked and what they mean for both advertisers and shoppers?
Yeah, so Albertsons is made up of many banners, and that equates to 2,200 stores across our states. But we need help. With our shoppers, we have about 47 million households, which equates to 100 million verified shoppers shopping our stores. They make on average over 540 million trips per year, which is a fascinating number, and we can do all kinds of fun stuff within that. But we do need help, and we do need partnerships with other ad tech players to help round out our products. So the most recent one, the one I'm very excited about, is our partnership with Perion, who acquired a company called Undertone, and we've been able to connect our verified shopper data with their high-impact digital out-of-home screens. And we put together a very localized marketing program for our retail investors to connect to our shoppers in those cities and states and zip codes in which they frequent our stores.
So, Evan, in addition to the ways that retail media has been trending, you've also been leaning into creator-led storytelling, which is another big area that the advertising industry has also been seized by. So, was wondering if you could walk me through some of the work you're doing there.
Yeah, so retail media is one of the unique media channels where both the brands investing in the media and the retailer are aligned on objectives, which is reaching shoppers with high-impact messaging that drives trips and loyalty. And so with that, we do push a lot of owned and operated media channels. So think of our site, our app, our store. But we also can reach those guests through social media channels because they engage in our social platforms and social profiles. What we wanted to do is upgrade the media experience in those platforms. So we partnered with Linkia to bring high-impact creator content into our retail media offering. So this enables brands to basically bring influencer-style media and creative to round out our social package with a little more variety and impact.
So naturally for BTV as well as for Albertsons Media Collective, the focus of much of our conversation is always on the digital side of things, but there's also a lot going on in-store when it comes to things like innovation and advanced tech. So wanted to know how you're bridging the offline and online worlds.
Yeah, one of our most exciting new channels that launched in 25 is our in-store screens. So with those 2,200 stores comes a lot of opportunity to enrich the shopper experience with recipes, deals, local events, and local recipes that impact that community. We've empowered an 80-store pilot to make sure we're putting the right screens and the right content in front of the right people. And with that comes an expansion plan through 2026, which will bring that screen package to all of our stores. So when we think of volume and we think of like new, unique ways to talk to shoppers, this is one of the biggest and most exciting advancements in our retail media network.
Evan was also hoping you could tell me a little bit more about the Buy One, Get One initiative and how that reflects Albertsons' approach to creating value for brands.
Yeah, so further demonstrating the alignment between the retailer and the brand's marketing dollars, we are here to inspire the shopper, get them buying the products that they appreciate and improve that loyalty. And so an example of that is aligning our enterprise budgets, which run separately from retail media, in service of that shopper and all of their needs. We basically have the alignment across that budget as well. And so brands who invest in the Media Collective today, we're calling it a BOGO, get one-for-one dollar equivalents in enterprise-directed media, which we were spending and now can direct in service of that brand. So we're calling it a BOGO offer. It's the first of its kind in U.S. retail media, and it's an exciting new way to show and prove to our brands that we do have aligned goals, and we're serious about driving trips to their category and trips to their brand.
When I look across the retail media spectrum, it seems like there's sometimes 3 years worth of change in the last 3 months. So I'm going to trust your imagination and ask you how you're looking at the next, say, 2 or 3 years in terms of what do you expect to change in retail media? Is it new formats, new technology, new shopper behaviors, anything else?
Yeah, so the next 3 years are going to be pretty substantial. I think we've seen linear growth through channel expansion and new ways of buying and selling within those channels, and even some omni-channel packaging across different networks. My plan for the future is to really revolutionize retail media into retail services. So when we bring the full power of our Albertsons retail stores to the media world, that includes things like better integration with endcaps, weekly circular propagating through media channels alongside the retail media investment, and really letting the power of our nationally great, locally strong messaging and coupons and offers and loyalty programs shine every day in the media program. So when our full asset pool becomes part of the media package, I think we evolve to retail services, and we can really let all of our value shine through for the brands.
Evan, lastly, I appreciate you starting off day 2 of Advertising Week New York with us. What are you most excited about this week?
Yeah, very excited to see some of the content. There's a dedicated retail media network channel again this year. I think Adweek does it better than most conferences in that regard. So excited to see some of my peers and colleagues sharing their new innovations and stories.